Okay, you ready? It's kind of noisy back there now. Okay. I'm Cindy Spurlock. My family and friends know me as a mild-mannered business lady. Some people call me the insurance lady. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow members and friends, I'm here today to share a little secret with you though. I have a secret identity, an alter ego, and her name is Charity Hayes Adventure Girl. That's right. As Charity Hayes, I'm able to do things that Cindy Spurlock has a little trouble doing. Sometimes, as Cindy Spurlock, I have a hard time stepping out of my comfort zone. There's times when I've missed opportunities because it's just a little overwhelming. But as Charity Hayes, I can step into my power, and I've done some amazing adventures. I've climbed a chain ladder up 200 feet on the travertine wall of Mooney Falls in the Grand Canyon at night with a Mini Meg flashlight. I've rode my little blueberry boat through Class 5 rapids. And I've explored the jungles of the Amazon down in Peru. It's been pretty fun being Charity Hayes. As Cindy Spurlock, I'm a good example for my kids. But as Charity Hayes, I am inspiring. Charity Hayes also has a secret weapon, a superpower, special vision. I have intensity amplifiers that I camouflage as laugh lines. You wonder maybe, what is this special vision? Does it help me see long distances? Or maybe microscopic plant life? No. When I put my secret vision on, I use it to see deep into the hearts of individuals to find out. Oh, well, let me see, I said that wrong. I use my secret vision to look into people's hearts and to discover the good in them that they've forgotten. An example of that would be something like this. As Cindy, that lady sitting over there in the cafeteria, in the cafe, she looks like she's a little ragged, kind of worn out. She doesn't take time for herself like she should. But as Charity Hayes, I look into her heart and I see a tired mama because she's been up all night long with a baby that's teething. As Cindy, that guy that I sat next to on the shuttle bus was a grumpy old man. But with Charity Hayes' special vision, I learned that he's a veteran and he's a grandfather and he's grumpy because he can't hear, so he can't have a conversation, and it just makes him frustrated. One last example, when I'm selling insurance and that little kid is running around in the office like a crazy man, I just think, why doesn't the parents take advantage of this opportunity to discipline him? But as Charity Hayes, I'm able to look into his heart and see a young man that's so full of energy that he's about ready to explode. Let's see, sorry, I gotta use my notes. My children don't know about my alter ego, and they don't know about my superpower. And I'm not sure if they have an alter ego yet, but I have seen superpowers start to develop within them. My daughter began to get her superpower when she was just 8 years old. Imagine 8-year-old girl, she was skinny as a beanpole. And this was in the 80s, so she had bangs that were ginormous, and those 8-year-old rabbit teeth, little blonde ponytails. She was a sight to be seen. Her brother started having a seizure disorder when he was 2.5. And it wasn't just epilepsy, but it's a complicated form of epilepsy called Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. Basically, what that means is that he had a lot of seizures, a lot of different kinds of seizures, and they were very, very difficult to control. So because of that, he took 3 different kinds of medication 3 times a day. And so between the medication and the seizures, he spent most of his time kind of just in a dull fog. But when his sister would use her superpower on him, it was amazing. You see, she would get right in his face and she'd start to giggle. And as she laughed, she raised his energy level. And all of a sudden the fog would break. And I had my little boy back again. It was amazing. Maybe you're thinking you would like to have an alter ego as well. What kind of persona would you be? Everyone could use one. Imagine, this audience here today is very auspicious. Toastmasters and business people. But even the mild-mannered dentist or brain surgeon has times when they have to meet life's challenges. For example, you might be able to navigate the tunnel, the suburb. You may be able to navigate the subways of London, but when your spouse says, "Oh, honey, let's take dance lessons," it would be terrifying. Or if a friend calls and says, "Let's take the White Rim Trail and camp in the desert," that might blow you away. Then it's time to call in your alter ego. So in closing, I want you to think about what your alter ego would be. Stand in your power and become those broad shoulders that will allow your loved ones to be able to stand and have a better view of their true potential. And when challenges come your way, remember, adventure time.